Alternate day fasting is a great way to lose weight, but you have to know how to do it the right way. I've been intermittent fasting for over 10 years now, and I worked out all the kinks. By the end of this video, you're going to understand how to fast for 24 hours every other day to lose weight and to improve your health. Hello everyone, my name is 𝙒𝘼𝙏𝙏, and I've been a fitness trainer and gym owner for over 30 years. And if this is your first time here and you really want to improve your fitness, health, and nutrition along with me, hit that subscribe button along with the bell indicator so you never miss one of my videos. I actually just finished an alternate day fasting protocol last week. And let me tell you exactly how I did it. First of all, I like to start my 24-hour fast on a Monday. The reason why I recommend people start on a Monday is because it's probably the busiest day of the week. You're not sitting around, you have a lot of things going on, so you're not focusing on food, okay? And another big tip I like to tell people is that you have to prepare for your 24-hour fast days. Okay, for example, first, what is a 24-hour fast? It just means that you're not taking in any calories for a 24-hour period. Some people like to dry fast. I don't recommend that. I think you should take in liquids. So what I do is that I prep. You have to prep to be successful. So Sunday, I get all my liquids ready. All the things I'm going to drink on Monday on my 24-hour fast day, I want to have them on hand. I personally drink black coffee. I think it's totally okay to take in a little bit of caffeine. A coffee has like nominal, almost no calories. A cup of coffee may have maybe 1 or 2 calories, next to nothing. Plus the caffeine is somewhat of an appetite suppressant for a lot of people. It stimulates me. I think it's great to have black coffee. You can have black tea. You can have herbal tea. I personally like to drink hibiscus tea during the day. So I have a whole bunch of hibiscus tea bags on hand and ready for my 24-hour fast day. And the other main thing I consume is a ton of mineral water. I love Pellegrino. A liter of Pellegrino has about 50 milligrams of magnesium. It has sodium, has the electrolytes. So that's what I recommend. Definitely get ready for your 24-hour fast by preparing the day before and having the proper liquids on hand. Now, the next thing you want to do is have your food ready for what you're going to eat on your feeding day. So for example, Tuesday is a feeding day for me. See, I typically only eat 2 meals a day. Most of the time I follow a 16-8 intermittent fasting protocol where I'm fasting for 16 hours. I break my fast around noon most days, and I take in all my calories within 2 meals, one at noon and maybe one at about probably around 7 in the evening at night. So I also want to have all the food ready. Plus, since I'm fasting for 24 hours on a Monday, I want to make sure I'm keeping up my vitamins and minerals. I want good nutrition on my fed days. So for example, when I break my fast on Tuesday afternoon around noon, I want high healthy fats. I want a lot of potassium. I want magnesium. I want good quality healthy protein. So what I do, I generally break my fast with, say, eggs. I think eggs are a great thing to break your fast with because this is the first meal I've had now in over 24 hours. So I don't want anything heavy. I want a good, easily digestible form of protein. So I have 4 whole pasture-raised eggs, and I just scramble them up, with a little extra virgin olive oil in the pan. And then I like to take a big handful of spinach. I throw it right in with the eggs, mix them all up. A whole bag of spinach, reduces down to nothing, so it's great. I'm getting a whole big bag of spinach, 4 whole eggs, and then I like to cut up an avocado. High in potassium, high in fiber. I think that's the perfect meal to break the fast with. Eggs, spinach, avocado, and then I like to have one more thing. I want to make sure I'm getting the adequate intake of potassium on my fed days. You want to have over 4,000 milligrams of potassium. I drink a cold pressed green drink when I'm breaking my fast too. For example, it only has about 50 calories, but has about 1,200 milligrams of potassium. So I'm getting tons of potassium from the green vegetable drink. I'm getting potassium from the avocado, getting good quality protein, healthy fats from the eggs and avocado, and also some healthy quality fat from the extra virgin olive oil. So that's my first meal. I really recommend that. Then I won't eat again, and then I have my last meal of the day, my second meal on my fed day, which I like to have a nice big piece of salmon. I eat mostly fish. I'm more of a pescatarian. I eat some red meat, but mostly fish. Have a nice big 3/4 to a pound piece of salmon. Then I like to have 2 different colored vegetables. So for example, I may have cauliflower, I might have red beets, and then I also like to have a nice big salad. Like I'll maybe have an arugula salad with some tomato. So I'm pretty much eating, healthy protein and a lot of fibrous type vegetables. And then I would also drink a lot of mineral water that day too. So that would be day 2 of the alternate day fasting protocol. Okay, now day 3 is another 24-hour fast day. And I'm going to do the same thing I did on Monday. How I mix up a little bit is that maybe instead of having a hibiscus tea that day, maybe I'll have herbal tea. I'll still have my black coffee in the morning, just for a little excitement. Like I said, I may have some peppermint tea or some chamomile tea, things along the lines of that. And then I may even have some flavored mineral type water. Like maybe I'll drink Perrier, lemon Perrier or something like that, or lime Perrier instead of going with Pellegrino, just to make it a little more interesting. But I'm not going to take in any calories for that 24-hour period. So that's Wednesday, day 3. Okay, now day 4, same thing, rinse and repeat, right? I'm going to do the same thing I did on Tuesday. Now it's Thursday. I'm going to break my fast at 12 o'clock, but maybe instead of eggs, this time I may have to say a can of wild-caught sardines, which I love, high in protein, high in those healthy fats, right? High in the omega-3s. I may garnish that those sardines with like a big pile of sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is great fermented food, really low in calories, high in fiber, feeds that good bacteria in the stomach, good for the flora in the stomach. I always have an avocado. I'm going to have an avocado again too. I may even drizzle over a little bit of ground flaxseed on top of the avocado for more fiber, for more omega-3s. Once again, I'm going to have another cold pressed green drink, vegetables high in potassium. That's going to be how I'm going to break my fast on Thursday. And then for Thursday evening for my dinner, maybe instead of having salmon, maybe I'll have some halibut, something along the lines of that. If I had cauliflower and beets on Tuesday, I'm going to change up the vegetables. You want to have a rainbow color of vegetables. So maybe I'll have broccoli, have green, maybe I'll have some like yellow squash, I have yellow, and I'll probably still have a big salad. Once again, drink a ton of mineral water. Maybe I'll even have a glass, 1 5-ounce glass of white wine for a little enjoyment, a little entertainment after dinner too. Okay, you made it day number 5. It's our 3rd day of this alternate day fasting. Once again, back to just liquids. Black coffee in the morning. I'll probably go back to my hibiscus tea and really drink a whole bunch of mineral water that day. And then all we got is 1 more day of feeding, which is going to be Saturday the next day. And it's really pretty much the same thing. It's just a rinse and repeat. It's a very similar menu than what I would eat on a Tuesday or a Thursday. And then Sunday, how I ended Sunday. So generally, Sunday's like a family day for me. So Sunday, I did more of an OMAD day, a 1 meal a day. So I pretty much gave myself a feasting window. I fasted all day on Sunday, almost a 24-hour fast, until about, say, 4 in the afternoon. So I fasted, say, 20 hours. And then me and my family had a big feasting, like 3 or 4 hour feasting meal, where we ate very similar foods on what I would eat on my fed days, Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I really think that's an incredible formula for you to follow. Okay, now let's go over some of the benefits. Like, why do you want to do this alternate day fasting? First of all, incredible way to lose weight. Just think, you're eliminating so many calories by not eating for 24 hours, 3 days within a week. You could have eliminated, 10,000 calories. You're going to lose 2-3 pounds right off the bat there, okay? The other benefit is you're going to be depleting your carbohydrate stores, like your glycogen stores. When you have carbohydrates, the excess carbohydrates are stored in your muscle and your liver in the form of glycogen. When you have these 24-hour fast days, you're pretty much depleting this stored energy. So what happens then? You burn these carbs, plus you start burning fat. See, I know I'm in a state of ketosis during these 24-hour fasts, where my liver is making ketones, is converting fat into ketone bodies. I'm burning up fat, but I eat a relatively low carb diet. A lot of this depends on where you're coming from. The first day you do a 24-hour fast, if you've been eating a high carb diet, you may not be into ketosis. But if you're doing this alternate day fasting every other day, by that 3rd day, like by Wednesday, I bet you'll be in a mild state of ketosis halfway through that day. And definitely your third day of doing this fasting, you'll definitely be, in my opinion, be in a state of ketosis on Friday, at least for a few hours, which is great for health, which is great for weight loss. Some other benefits of these 24-hour fasts. One thing is called autophagy. You may have heard people talking about it a lot. Autophagy is the self-cleansing, when the body like eats up and recycles like weak and damaged organelles. Great for longevity, great for health. There's so many incredible benefits to fasting for 24 hours besides just the calorie restriction. Also, insulin sensitivity. Just think your insulin is going to become much more sensitive. The cells are going to respond better to insulin. Plus, your muscles are not going to be full with glycogen. So if you do eat any excess carbohydrates, you can store them away better. So there's so many benefits to 24-hour fasting. A common question I get asked all the time is how often should we be doing this alternate day fasting? Well, a lot of that has to do with what your goals are, but a general rule is I think it's a great short-term strategy. Like, for example, I think it's something incredible to do, say, 1 week every month. If you want to lose weight, if you want to improve your health, if you want the effects of autophagy, you can just like do this 12 times a year. 1 week, the first week of every single month. I think it's an incredible way to do it. In my opinion, it's not good to restrict calories long-term too often. It can kind of mess with your metabolism. So doing alternate day fasting for 1 week, once a month is a great option to consider. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like the video, give me a thumbs up. I'd like to know, have you ever experimented with alternate day fasting? If you had some like good stories, even some bad stories, leave a comment. Maybe we can learn from each other. And if you like this video, share it with your family and friends. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day.